All right, so in these next few videos, I'm going to talk about some, like I guess, basic flamenco technique, or at least as basic as I'll get as advanced as I can possibly get, but I'm not very advanced. So we're going to talk about just some different ones. But in the first video, I want to talk about arpeggios. I guess in the first set of videos, because there's a bunch of different ways to kind of do arpeggios, and so. I want to first just kind of go over the very basic thing. So I'm just going to be using an E chord this whole time. So always just, that's the fingering, E chord, just regular E major. And typically with arpeggios, we're going to be doing some variation of P, pulgar for thumb, I for index, M for middle or medio, and A for angular, or ring, but they're all Spanish. And then C, this can be C or Q, chiquita, I guess, for pinky. So P, I, M, and A. And then the pinky. I don't use the pinky a ton. In fact, I really don't when I'm doing arpeggios. And maybe there's some more advanced ways to do it that you can use your pinky, but I typically don't. So the first kind of thing is to get to home base. You're going to want to rest your thumb on your high E string. I'm sorry, your low E string, and then you're just going to put your fingers in ascending order. So you're going to put your index, or I is going to be there on the G string, and then you're going to put M on the B string, and then you're going to put A on the E string. Okay, so for the first arpeggio sequence, we're just going to do basically a 4-note arpeggio, and so that can either be, I mean, you're not always going to be playing 16th notes, or that's the 4 isn't always going to be on a beat, because you can subdivide that in a bunch of different ways. But for now, we're just going to work on, one finger per beat. So when we count, we're going to go, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then repeat 1, 2, 3, 4. There's two ways to do this. You want the main motion to be from this big knuckle here. It's not a grab like this kind of thing. You're using this to kind of pull through the string. Okay, I don't know if you can move my chair. Right, like, I mean, this knuckle bends, but it's not where the strength is coming from. I'm just pulling through. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and when this finger plays, you want to plant these, and you can do this, again, like you can do it where the planting is sequential. So like when I pluck this, that finger goes down. When I pluck this finger goes down. When I pluck this finger goes down. Or you can do it where they all come down together, right? And it's just going to depend on the song, and what's most comfortable to you. But the first thing is just the finger independence, and just being able to kind of move those fingers where it doesn't feel awkward. So again, the first thing you'll want to do is just grab that E chord, and you're just going to practice ascending and descending ad nauseum, right? Just do it over and over and over and over again until it's not hard anymore at all. So again, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then you can also do it the other way, where you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, right? And so eventually it's going to get faster. And there I'm just changing the bass note. And I'm resting my thumb. You'll notice that for a lot of flamenco, your thumb sits on the string right below it until it's ready to play the next string. So you don't want your thumb to be floating out in space, right? Just keep it planted. Again, there's going to be exceptions to that, but I'd say for the most part, try to keep your thumb planted. Okay, so again, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then change it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then so eventually. So that's your first. That's just kind of your basic 4-note arpeggio sequence. Okay, so practice that over and over again, and we'll look at another one.